broke into a wide, toothy grin. Then she faded away. A moment later, Lily heard her giggle. Lily wasn't scared. She was just stunned at what she saw, or what she thought she saw. Only when a whiff of smoke tickled her nose did she jump. The toast! She had forgotten about the toast, which was now burning to a crisp in the old broken-down toaster. After unplugging the appliance and fishing out the burnt bread, Lily heard that faint tee-hee, tee-hee again. She raced upstairs and shook her slumbering brother. Curtis! Curtis, wake up! Curtis! Curtis, wake up! I saw her! I saw her! What are you talking about? He mumbled. The girl, you know, the one who giggles and steals our food. I think she's a ghost. Curtis sat up in bed and rubbed his eyes. Lily, are you sure you weren't dreaming? I swear to you, I saw her in the kitchen just now. She was standing in the doorway, and then she just disappeared, right in front of me. You believe me, don't you? Well, maybe, I don't know. Now listen, don't go telling Mom or Dad. They already think you're half crazy with your make-believe friend. She's not make-believe. She's not make-believe. She's real. A real ghost. Whatever you say, he yawned and stretched. I might as well get up now and get ready. After breakfast, Dad's taking me to the Devil's Garden. The Devil's Garden was a large cypress swamp about a 30-minute walk from the house. The kids were under strict orders not to go near the swamp without an adult. They were told it was a dangerous place full of snakes, alligators, and deep pockets of muck and water that could swallow people whole. Curtis couldn't stand having such a fascinating place so nearby and not being able to see it, so he kept pestering their father to take him until finally he agreed. Unfortunately for Lily, their dad felt she was too young to go there, but he promised to take her when she was a little older. When father and son returned later that afternoon from the Devil's Garden, Curtis excitedly described the swamp to Lily. We saw gators so big they could gobble you up in one bite, and cypress trees with these weird roots sticking out of the water, and mean old water snakes by the dozen, and the strangest-looking plants you've ever seen. It was like way back in time. I half expected to see a dinosaur or something. It was so cool. I want to go next time, said Lily. No way, it's too dangerous. No place for a girl. That dumb remark only made Lily more determined than ever to see the Devil's Garden. For the next couple of weeks, she repeatedly begged Curtis to take her there, even though she knew their parents had forbidden them to go near the swamp alone. You know, it's no big deal you saw the swamp because Dad took you there, Lily taunted her brother. If you're so big and brave, you ought to go to the swamp with me. I'll be good. I won't run off or anything. Okay, he said. But you've got to promise not to tell Mom or Dad, or we'll be in for some heavy-duty punishment. Curtis led his sister along a path through the scrub pine until they reached what looked like an enormous curtain of leafy vines draped over the trees. Wait till you see what's on the other side, Curtis told her. He parted the vines as Lily eagerly stepped through. The moment her eyes gazed upon the wondrous Emerald Kingdom, Lily fell in love with the place. Streams of light filtering through the tall trees lit up the green leafy ferns, red air plants, and bright white and yellow orchids. Long trains of blue-gray Spanish moss dangled from the branches like lace. Fat red-bellied turtles sunned themselves on logs, while elegant white herons waded in the water, searching for tadpoles and small fish. The swamp pulsed with the sounds of croaking frogs, squawking birds, and buzzing insects. Lily began to enter the swamp, gingerly stepping in muck and moss-covered ground, and squealing with delight at each new marvel. Lily, get back here, Curtis ordered. You're going in too far. Oh, don't be such a baby, she said. Her eyes then locked on a huge swallowtail butterfly adorned with a bright yellow band and blue dots. She had never seen such a butterfly and began chasing it as it flitted from flower to flower. Suddenly, Lily let out a blood-curdling scream. Curtis raced over and saw what had frightened her. Only a few feet away, a nasty 5-foot-long snake reared its ugly head, opened its wide mouth, and bared its deadly fangs. It's a cottonmouth, yelled Curtis. If it bites you, you could die. The two ran for their lives, frantically weaving their way through the cypress, plowing into sticky spiderwebs and splashing in ankle-deep mud. They finally staggered to a halt and plopped onto a log, trying to catch their breath. Let's get out of here, okay? Said Lily. Fine with me, said Curtis.